The one thing that's standing between you and all your goals, all your dreams, that future version of you that you know you can be, is discipline. I have cracked the code to discipline, and I'm about to show you how you can as well, because we're not doing the whole lazy girl era anymore.
We're leaving that in the past,
and we're stepping into the version of you that is working for yourself, that is disciplined, that is consistent, that is building that version of you that you know you can be, and making steps every single day to make that version of you and that reality come true.
The clock, even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans.
Discipline is one of the trickiest things because it seems like it's so hard to do, so hard to stay consistent and to always do things even when you don't feel like doing them, because you can't just wait to be motivated to do things that you know you should do. You have to actually build the discipline, build the habits to be able to do things even when your body and your mind and your emotions don't feel like doing them, but you're doing them because you know you're working for that future version of you, for the greater purpose, and you have a deeper reason why, and that's what's pushing you, that's what's funneling you, and that's what's allowing you to actually take hold of this discipline and make the life of your dreams come true. The way I see it, everything is hard. Being overweight is hard. Going to the gym every day and eating healthy is hard. Choose your hard. Working on your side hustles and businesses and trying to build a YouTube or Instagram or whatever side hustle you're working on, yeah, that's hard. But you know what else is hard? Being broke. Not being able to do anything you want because you don't have the money. Not being able to travel or help anyone that's in need because you can't. That's hard. So choose your hard. Do you want to put in 12-hour days or do you want to stay broke? Choose your hard. You know what I mean? Like in every area of life, you can choose your version of hard, and you have to decide what version of hard you're going to choose, because every single day you are making a choice who you want to be. So when you lay on the couch and you decide you don't want to go to the gym, or you're not going to put in that extra effort to build your side hustle and you're just going to doom scroll on TikTok, that is you actively choosing not to level up, not to choose your dream reality. To chase the reality that you already have, your current reality that you're not happy with, you are actively choosing it in that moment. If your dream reality is to be financially free, be in the best shape of your life, have amazing relationships, be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, and all these amazing things, but you don't work out, you're eating like crap, you're not taking care of yourself, you are actively choosing the opposite. You're not putting any effort into a side hustle, into learning new skills. You're not on YouTube scouring the internet on ways that you can make money. There are 1,000 ways you can make money online nowadays. And if you are not taking advantage of one of these ways, then what are you doing? We're in the easiest time of age to make money online, and you can literally make money instantly. You don't have to have followers. You don't have to have all these things to make money. All you have to do is find the one that works for you. So why are you not putting the effort? Why are you not finding the one that works for you? And if you're really serious about making money online and becoming financially free, check out this video, because I'm going to teach you all about selling digital products online, and it takes no startup money. It takes very minimal time to start up, to start making money immediately. You don't need any inventory. You don't need to do any shipping. You get 100% profits, and all you have to do is create a product once. And in fact, I created the products for you, and you're allowed to rebrand them and resell them. So like, what are your excuses? There's no excuses, and that's just one of the 100 million ways that you can make money. So there are so many ways you can make money, so why are you just actively choosing the opposite? Every day you're making a choice of like the version of you that you want to be, and the action steps that you're taking, you are making a choice of who you want to be. So now it's like, okay, well, how do I build the discipline even when I don't feel like doing it? Like, I do want that dream life, I do want that reality, but why is it not enough to get my ass up and work for it? How come I always choose the easier option, or the option that feels better in the moment? Why can't I be disciplined? Why can't I wake up earlier and sleep a little bit less so I can get what I need to get done, and put in some effort and watch 100 YouTube videos so I can learn a skill and start this business and start this hustle and go to the gym and eat healthy and track my calories and actually put an effort to be the best version of me, to meditate, to work on my mind, to declutter all my thoughts and work on my emotions, to build strong relationships, to work on my perception of relationships so I can attract better relationships into my life. I want all these things, but how bad do you want it? Because if you really wanted it, wouldn't you be out there getting it? So you have to create a why that is so powerful, that is so gut-wrenching and show-stopping that like it's gonna funnel you every single day, because you can't wait for motivation to do the things that you know you need to do. Motivation is gonna come and go, baby. It's gonna come and go. I am not motivated majority of the time. Like, half the time I'm not feeling motivated to go to the gym. Half the time I'm not feeling like I'm working on eating healthy and going into a calorie deficit so I can do a shredding period or whatever. Like, I don't feel like getting up early so that I can film 4 YouTube videos and whatever, but I force myself to do it because I know what I want to do, and I know what my dream life looks like, and I know what that version of me is doing, and I know what I have to do to get there. And I know that I want to make money on social media, that I want to blow up on all my platforms, and I know that I'm not going to feel confident talking on my platforms unless I look decent. So I need to put in some effort at the gym, work on my eating and my habits, and I also want to feel good. I need to have the energy to do that. I need to feel healthy. So if I'm just feeling myself with crap, I'm not going to feel good. My body's not going to feel good. I'm not going to have the energy. So I need to start taking care of myself so I can be at a high vibration, so I can have the energy, so I can enjoy life with vibrance. And not only that, take care of myself, have the energy to exercise so that I feel good, so that I have confidence, so I can do what my life purpose is to do, so I can talk, so I can be in front of the camera, so I can have confidence to do that. So I can share everything that's on my heart that I want to share, that I know that I can share, that I'm supposed to be doing, being my authentic self. But there's steps that I have to do, things that I have to discipline myself every single day into doing so that I can be here in this moment, working towards the best version of me, my highest self. The version of me that I want to be and that I am embodying and stepping into, quantum jumping into that reality. And without discipline, you're gonna rely on motivation, and yeah, maybe that's good for a week, maybe a month. But what about when it gets really hard? What about when you're just not feeling it anymore? When you're losing sight of, why you're doing this and the motivation starts to dwindle? You really need to be consistent with your actions to make something actually happen. You need to be able to maintain the vibration of what you want, the reality you want to quantum jump into, so that you can quantum jump into that reality, and not only quantum jump into that reality, but maintain that frequency so you can stay in that reality. It's one thing to be positive and feel abundant and feel great and I can take on the world and feel those emotions for a day or 2 days or a week, and you quantum jumped into that reality, but can you maintain it? Because you have to maintain that frequency to stay in that reality. You can't just quantum jump, get there, and then go back to your all your old habits and the way you're feeling and expect to stay in that reality. You have to embody that person, become that version of you, so that you can maintain that reality that you have quantum jumped into. And the best way to master discipline is really coming up with the reason why you're doing this. It has to be more than just, I want a hot body for the summer. That's not going to keep you motivated for long. I mean, it might work for a summer or two, but overall, you need to have a bigger reason why. Find your life purpose, what you're meant to be doing here on earth, and revolve everything around this. It has to be things that if you don't get them done, you are actually sacrificing your dream life. If you wake up and choose not to do this, you are choosing the opposite of your dream life, of your highest, fullest potential, of what you're supposed to be doing here on earth. So one of my biggest tips is to actually go into ChatGPT, and I would write out everything that you want out of this life. All your goals, all your visions, the life you imagine, the day-to-day. I would speak this. I like to just talk into ChatGPT, so I'll either do a voice note or do the thing where I'm just talking to ChatGPT. But I would do a whole voice note explaining everything that your heart desires, everything that you want out of this life, everything. And then I want you to write all the qualities and habits that you want to start to implement into your life, everything you want to be disciplined about. And then you're going to ask ChatGPT to write you a mission statement that you can read every single day about becoming this highest version of you and everything that you have to do, and be like, ChatGPT, I need you to write a whole mission statement that is really hyping me up about the dream life that I want to create, everything that I need to do. I need you to help me become disciplined and motivated to accomplish all the tasks that I need to do every single day to make this my dream reality and step into this, make this very long and detailed and intricate, something that will really rattle me to my core and motivate me even when I'm in the darkest space and I can't remember why I'm doing this. Remind me who I am and why I am doing what I am doing and why I need to stay disciplined so I can accomplish my life purpose with this mission statement. And say something like this, and then have ChatGPT come up with this mission statement. I have a few that I've made, and they're literally so amazing to read. I'm just blown away by ChatGPT. I just love ChatGPT. It's like my BFF. But I just like, it's so empowering, and it does such a good job when you really need a pick-me-up, when like you can't remember why you're doing what you're doing. A tool like this is super cool because it's like, no matter what, you have this like core purpose of why you're doing what you're doing. It's not just to look good. It's not just because you want money. You want freedom. You want to help whoever you want whenever you want. You want to be able to help your family. You want to be able to help that stranger on the side of the street without worrying about how you're going to survive this week because you're in scarcity mode because you don't have any money. And you can't live up to your full potential because you're constantly worrying about the stresses of life and how you're going to pay the next bill. And you can't actually funnel all of your energy into being the most creative, most abundant, most vibrant version of yourself, most loving, caring, empathetic version of you, because you are constantly worrying about how to survive. You're in survival mode all the time, and you can't be your most abundant, amazing self when you're constantly in a state of survival, or you're in a toxic relationship, or you're in a situation that you just know is not living up to your highest potential. To actually get the most out of this life and be living a life that you're truly proud of, you need to be living to your highest potential, because you know what you're capable of deep down. You know that you are capable of anything, and I know you have a dream, and I know you have things that you want to do. So they are not far out of reach. All it takes is actually implementing the habits that version of you would be doing every single day. How would that person be thinking? How would that person be living? What would they be doing throughout the day? What are their habits? What is their energy like? Would they be thinking this thought? Would they lay here doom scrolling for 3 hours? No, they would be up and like watching YouTube video after YouTube video, setting up, actively setting up different businesses, trying things that don't work, filming 100 videos here, getting ready, kicking ass in the gym, taking care of yourself, taking supplements, meditating, working on your mind, rewiring your thoughts. Like, that version of you is killing it. So why not start to become that version of you and bridge that gap? Because you're not going to bridge the gap and just like hope it's going to come into your reality by just sitting here doing nothing and just hoping that dream reality just lands in your lap and all of a sudden you become an entirely new person. No, you have to become that person. Become the version of you that is financially free, that is abundant, that has the skill set to have all these different businesses, that goes to the gym and is mindful of what they're putting in their bodies so they can be their fittest, best, healthiest, most energized self. That's confident and not afraid to do anything that they want. Now, once you've really come up with an amazing why, you kind of have the things that are going to motivate you along the way, I would really recommend going on like a 30-day challenge. You might even start with like 14-day challenge, work your way up to like a 30-day challenge, 60-day challenge, 90-day challenge. Whatever you know you're capable of doing. If you have done like a 30-day challenge before and you've killed it, awesome, start with that. If you've done a 60-day challenge before and killed it, awesome, stick with that. Like, if you haven't ever done one of these before and you also jump to like a 90-day challenge, I wouldn't recommend it, because like, you don't want to quit halfway through and then feel like you disappointed yourself and you didn't do a good job, because 45 days is still like a lot of days, and like that's still super good. So I would build up your confidence by slowly achieving each challenge you're going to make for yourself. And these are actually going to build your habits, create the habits that you need to create in your body to actually start implementing this discipline and this version of you that you know you can be, the habits of this version of you that you want to be. So say you're starting with like a 14-day challenge. I mean, I would honestly start with like, try to do a 30-day challenge if you can, because you can really see so much change in 30 days, and it takes 28 days to create a habit, if that's like true. I mean, I honestly feel like it takes more, because I can easily do something for 28 days and then like stop right after. So but anyway, like, I would at least try to do 30 days, and then this way you're actually really setting into a routine with all these different habits you want to implement. So maybe it looks like, I'm going to work out every single day for 30 days, no breaks. It doesn't have to be super hard, soul crushing every single day. But like, yeah, so you're going to at least work out for 45 minutes or an hour every single day. Maybe it's just walking for an hour. Who cares? You got up and you moved your body and you were disciplined and you fulfilled that promise with yourself. Maybe it's eating certain foods, eating a specific diet that's really healthy, eating whole foods that are good for you, eating a certain amount of protein, hitting a macro split that you want to hit. Doing something like this, working on your businesses for a certain amount of hours throughout the day, doing something productive, keeping your space clean in your house, organized. A clean space is an inspiring space. If you're living in clutter, that's going to completely affect your life. Maybe it's meditating every day for 30 minutes, reading a book, doing things that you know are pushing you to be the highest version of you, and really just working on your mindset all day long. I would come up with a list of things that you want to do every single day for your certain period of time, whether it's 14 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. And I would literally do every single one of these. I would use the Habit app to track this. I love the Habit app. I use it for everything, especially when I'm doing challenges like this. And that way I can swipe off every single time I complete a task. And it just makes me feel so fulfilled. And complete this for 30 days or however long you're doing the challenge for, because then you are building trust with yourself and you're actually building this momentum. And you're like, wow, I just like trusted myself to do that. And I didn't break the promise that I made with myself, because every time you do something that is hard and maybe you didn't want to do, you're actually building that trust with yourself that like, oh, I said I was going to do that and I actually did it. And like, I didn't feel like doing it, but I did it because I knew that I was supposed to do it for my future self. So my future self is now thanking me and proud of me for putting in the work that I'll put in for myself. And you feel that feeling of what it feels like to rise above not feeling motivated. And then it's actually so rewarding, and you start to slowly gain momentum and realize, oh, I can do this even when I don't feel like it. Oh, I did that on the entire last week. I didn't feel like working out a single day, but I went every single day and I felt amazing afterwards. And I accomplished that. And even when I didn't feel like doing it, I did it, because I don't break my promises to myself, to the future version of me that I want to become, to all the goals of my dream life and my full potential that I know I'm not living up to right now, but I will be soon. And that's why I'm implementing these habits, and that's why I'm learning how to be disciplined, and that's how I'm learning to implement the habits the future version of me would have, the best version of me would have, and is gonna have, because I'm stepping into it right now, and I'm making it happen. So it's really so powerful when you realize that like, you wouldn't just like back out of your job. Like if you have work at 7 a.m., you're gonna get your ass up and go to work, even when you don't feel like doing it, because you made a commitment. Same with if you told your friend you were gonna hang out, blah, blah, blah. I mean, yes, maybe you cancel on your friends sometimes, like whatever, if you're an introvert. But for the most part, you made a plan with your friend, you're gonna go because you promised them you'd be there at 2 o'clock for lunch. Maybe you're tired, whatever, not feeling that great, but like you told them you were gonna be there, so like you're gonna be there. Treat yourself the same way. You told yourself you're gonna work out at 8 a.m. Like, what are you doing? You told yourself. Don't break your promises. Every time you tell yourself you're gonna do something and you don't do it, you're breaking your trust with yourself. And you're losing momentum, because you're like, oh, yeah, I'm just someone who like doesn't follow through. I don't show up for myself. I break promises to myself and I'm not trustworthy. But every time you follow through with the task, it's like, oh, I always show up. I am trustworthy. I get things done even when I don't feel like it. I'm showing up for the future version of me, the version of me I want to become. And nothing's going to stand in between me and them. In fact, I am them, because I'm becoming them every single day. And pretty soon this gap is going to be completely gone, and I will have become this future version of me that I want to become. Because I'm making moves every single day to become that version of me. And nothing is standing in between me and that version now. And like, imagine that feeling. Imagine when like all of the work is paid off and like you have actually shifted into that reality. Because every single day, you were disciplined enough to work for that future version of you, that dream life you know you can have. And you are living up to your full potential now. And that is what you need to keep in your core. Because we're no longer going to be breaking promises, being lazy, not showing up for ourselves, constantly choosing our current reality. Hell no. It's time to start choosing your future version, the best version of you, the highest version of you every single moment of every single day. And this doesn't require you going 100% every single day. If you're not feeling amazing physically, just take yourself for a walk to work out, but you still kept your promise. And you're still gonna feel good afterwards, I promise. Maybe you don't have time to do a full session on your work business and like do all these things and all this branding, whatever, but you could at least watch a video that's gonna help you get closer to where you wanna go and gain some skills. You could jot down some notes and do a quick little thing that's maybe less effort, but you still showed up for yourself. So it doesn't have to be the same energy every single day, but you are not gonna break your promises to yourself anymore and to your future self and to your highest potential and the purpose and the reason why you're here. You're not gonna give up on that version of you anymore. You're not gonna actively choose this version of you. Because every time you don't show up for yourself and you break your promises to yourself and you are not disciplined, you are actively choosing your current reality. And that sucks, man. That sucks. You are not living up to your full potential. So what are you doing? Stop slacking off. I'm talking to myself as well, because every time I don't show up for myself, I'm choosing mediocrity. And that's not who I'm gonna be. I know who I am. I know who I will be. I know my full potential, my highest version of me, what she looks like. And I'm actively working towards stepping into her every single day. Nothing is gonna hold me back. And even if I have a small setback, maybe I break the trust with myself, I don't show up for myself, I'm not gonna let that hold me back either. Don't let one mistake make you spiral into a downfall. Brush it off. It's okay. Start to build the habit, build the discipline. Show up for yourself even when you don't feel like showing up. Because that is the key. That is what's standing between you and the future version of you that you want to be. So start working now every single day. Start actively choosing that reality. Because right now you are choosing the opposite. So what are you doing? And if you like this video, you're gonna love this video up here. I'm gonna either link it here or down below. But it's talking about how discipline actually creates manifestation. How when you're manifesting something, when you want to actually bring it into your reality faster, discipline is the #1 way to actually bring it into fruition. So it's super cool to lock in and realize how powerful discipline is and how much it actually affects your manifestations and how you quantum jump into realities. Because it's one of the key parts. So don't sleep on yourself anymore. Show up for yourself. We're gonna show up for ourselves and we're not gonna be lazy anymore. We're gonna start actively choosing that future version of us that we know we can be. We're gonna choose it every day. We're gonna force ourselves to do that. Especially lock in and choose a plan. We'd love to hear about the plan you guys are choosing. I've had so much success with 30-day, 60-day, 90-day plans. Literally changed my life. I have some videos about that. If you want to see, I'll link them below. And also, if you guys want like a tool that can help you with this, change your mindset, step into new reality, really create this version of you, I have manifestation and law of attraction digital planners and a bunch of other planners as well that you might love. So I'll link those below. And also, if you want to shop my hair collection, check it out because I've got a lot of cute girls down there and I know you guys are gonna love them. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'm so grateful for you. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you actively working towards the best version of you. I know you can do it. We're here together. We're on this journey together. Let's all actively work towards the best versions of us together. I'd love to hear your journey, hear from you. Let me know how you're doing. Check in. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much. Love you.
Get out the way. Who got a watch? Who got the time? I'm raising the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans. Who got